Hello there, everyone. This is Andre of GVGIU. Thank you very much for giving me your time and lending me your ear and being very willing to hear out my video game idea that would fit well with the Wii U. Actually, this is two games, but they're part of the same series. Both of these games fall under the name of Ravensword. The first game being called The Fallen King, and the second game being called Shadowlands. These games are, to basically put it, they're very similar to the Elder Scrolls series, but they were just developed basically for mobile, even though Ravensword Shadowlands did get ported over to Steam on PC. Now, being the thinking man that I am, I see that the potential for an Elder Scrolls type game on the Wii U is not being fulfilled. I mean, Bethesda's definitely not going to do it because they typically have no real reason to put anything on Nintendo other than, you know, potential buyers and potentially building a fan base, but whatever. These games, I believe, would be great for the Wii U. I mean, I've played Ravensword Shadowlands a little bit. I haven't really had a chance to really get too deep into it, but from what I've played, it's actually pretty good. It controls pretty well for touchscreen controls on a phone. It actually controls pretty well. But I think it would benefit from the usage of a gamepad on the gamepad on the Wii U. You could have your menu. There's three options for this game. Firstly, for playing it with the gamepad. Firstly, to have your main screen on your television and your bottom screen to be your menu and being able to swipe it to bring up your map, and that would be cool. And then there is, you know, off TV play, which I know people don't typically care. A lot of people don't typically care. But that is a very useful feature when you don't want to stop your game for somebody else to watch TV, or any number of awkward situations that just happen to happen that you can't avoid. But it's a benefit. And on top of that, I mean, the games from, I think The Fallen King is done in Unity, because it doesn't look too different than Shadowlands. I mean, Shadowlands actually obviously looks better as it was the sequel. But they were both done in Unity, which would make it very easy to port to the Wii U because the Wii U supports the Unity engine. I mean, there are going to be some things that they have to work on and, you know, kind of do in order to bring it up to pace to match the Wii U, but I say why not? Like, it's a potential fan base that you could really impress and give them something that they're not receiving. And just think, what was it recently you heard about? Elliot's Quest. There are far more PC users out there that have Steam than there are Wii U holders out there. So, that game has done better on the Wii U than it has done on Steam. That's something to think about. And a lot of indie developers are doing very well on the Wii U. A lot of them. And that's not some BS statement I've come up with. That's actually something a lot of them have said themselves. So, I mean, it's just like, this is the opportunity. Like, you have the chance to do this. You have the chance to feed a market need on this console that's not being met. Do it. Oh, maybe I was a little too intense there, but I don't know. Personally, I like the Elder Scrolls series. I mean, I'm not a biggest fan of all the glitches you have to deal with, but generally speaking, the series itself, I like it. And I like Ravensword because of the fact that it reminds me of it, but it's still different. It's still its own thing. And I would love to see that. Like seeing is, you know, Nintendo's not going to get Elder Scrolls. We know they're not going to get Elder Scrolls. Bring Ravensword. Like it's you'll fulfill a need. You will potentially build a customer base among people who typically don't know this type of game outside of Zelda. And granted, while Zelda is amazing, it's not the end-all, be-all for everyone, not even among Nintendo fans. And I'm like, please do not flame me for that. Like, that's the truth. That's a true statement. It's not the end-all, be-all for everyone among Nintendo fans. There are Nintendo fans that absolutely hate the Zelda series. I've come across a few of them. But I can see the potential for this game working very well on the Wii U. Like, it would just be up to the developers. And if I was in Nintendo's position, and I don't even know if they actually know about the game. If I was in Nintendo's position and I knew about this game, I would be like, okay, hey, look, that's actually pretty interesting. You think that we can talk to them? We can talk to Crescent Moon Games and maybe see if they want to bring their game to our console. And it's not like Nintendo doesn't have teams that'll help the indie developers, because they do. Like, there have been developers that have gotten help from Nintendo to get their games to the Wii U. And it's like I said, it's, to me, I see that this game could do very good on the Wii U. It's not like they're not making money, but it's just another olive branch they can make some money off of. That's how I look at it. Like, I don't know, personally, I guess, like, I just want to see the game put on a console that would absolutely be perfect for the game. And, like, and as much as I hate touch controls, I'm going to pick Ravensword back up and play it on my phone. And another reason I hesitate to play on my phone is because I get phone calls, and unfortunately my tablet is not compatible with the game. This Android tablet is not compatible with the game for some reason. I think it's the chipset of the tablet itself. There's compatibility issues, which is why I can't play it on that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have I just put it on that and play it. But whatever. Even still, I see this game potentially doing very well on the Wii U, and it would be honestly amazing to me. So, I mean, if other people are interested in this, you could go ahead and hit up Crescent Moon Games on Facebook and Twitter, or even their actual website, and just put the idea in their heads. Hell, even hit Nintendo up, put the idea in their heads. Somebody's got to get these damn companies together to do something. But that's about it. Thank you very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff. And until the next time, enjoy games. Peace out.